Hey, welcome back, everybody. Welcome any new subscribers. This will be the third video of a series of 3 crawlers that I bought instead of buying a SCX6. So I spent my $1,000 on 3 crawlers and some other shit. But I did spend the $1,000. I didn't want to, but I did. All right, so we're gonna get going on this. The other 2 are done. Well, one's done. One's just needs some paint and all the trim shit put on the body. It's close enough. And this one's going to be sitting over there looking the same too with no painted body unless it warms up a little bit. All right, so let's open up this box and see what we got in here. All right, so I've probably built at least 50 of these freaking things. Usual parts. Expedition rack parts. Links already put together. Thank you, Traxxas. Thank you. Body cut out. Good to go. Got cutouts for the lights and everything. Alright. Some shocks. Partially put together. Thank you, Traxxas. Tires already glued, ready to rock and roll. I think they're glued. Nope, they're not glued. All right, so not glued. That's fine. Diff, tranny parts, bearings, portals, battery tray, screws, diffs, drive shafts, gears for the tranny, and the manual. I'll probably bust that out. I haven't built this in a while. Alright, so let's get this laid out and get started. Alright, starts off with the center tranny, which is right here. Then it goes into front assembly and rear assembly, not necessarily in that order. All right, so I know Traxxas is nice and easy. This shit is gonna be a breeze. Can't get any simpler than this. All right, let me get going on this. Let me get a tray. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna get going and I'll get back to you when this is together and these 2 things are together. Alright, look good. Get 2 discs done. Get the center differential done. Moving on to some framework here. And everything went smooth. No leftover parts. Everything good. Alright. Alright, everything's moving along nice and smooth. No doubts about it. It's Traxxas. What are you gonna expect? Links are already put together. Thank you, Traxxas. Shocks, knock them out. I did not use the factory stuff. I'm not sure what this is. It just says shock oil. I stuck some 40 weight in there. It'll be fine. These, slap them together easy enough. Alright, so we're going to hook these links up to these, put them on, put the shocks on, get all that shit on there, and then we'll be back. Alright. Alright. Once you slap the links on, damn thing pretty much together. Got all that on there, everything works. Seems to be good. So if you use a drill to build your shit, make sure you don't over tighten your diff cases and stuff, because if you tighten these nuts up too much, it'll affect the play in these things. So pay attention to that shit. All right, we're gonna get going on getting this body mounted on here. Getting that set up right, getting the bumpers going, because actually this bumper mount, this goes on the back, this is the front, this goes on the back, this goes back here, and it actually goes upside down, so it actually hangs down here, and this one goes on the front, and it actually goes upside down, so it hangs down here a little bit. So this one's going to be way up, and this one's going to be up too, but well, compared to what that drop was, yeah, it's going to be way up there. So let's see what that's going to look like. All right, I got the body about where I want it to sit. And like I said, I got where the hell is that bumper at? There we go. If you look, this is where the bumper's going to come out at. So this shit going to be way up here. It'll be way up here, so your approach angle is going to be a little better. And I actually, this mount here, this comes off, I actually flipped that so it lifted it up. Nope, actually dropped it a little bit to make up for some of the height on there because I didn't want it to be too high. So, all right, and the back's gonna come out right here and right here. So it's gonna be up there, but I'm gonna cut that when that's in there. I'm gonna fit that shit all up in there. It's gonna be up close. I'm not gonna have the gap like that. It looks like shit. The shit gonna be all up in here. I'm gonna trim that out so it sits. It'll be not right like that. There ain't gonna be much room. All right, let's get going on that and see if we can't get these bumpers in there and see how this shit gonna look. Yeah, it'll be all right. All right. All right, got the body all fitted nice and the way I want it. Got these bumpers all mounted up in here. Got them nice and tight. Got that shit about as close as I want to go. A little bit of room in there. Got that back one nice and tight up against there. That looks pretty good. I did have to gnaw the hell out of the front of the body. Look at all that shit I cut out. But that brings it right up in there, and you can't see all that shit cut out once it's mounted on there with the body. So I looked at it's looking pretty good, nice and fit in there. Very happy with that. The back one, I did this rear mount. It was flipped the other way, so it was up higher. But I flipped it back down because it was just getting too high. It was just starting to look funky. So put it back where it was. It's still higher than it was stock. And this one, this is about a ½ inch higher almost than stock. So yeah, coming along real nice. Still got to put this Expedition rack bullshit together. That's the easy part. This is the hard part. You got to detail all this shit. You can't just throw this plastic ass looking shit on there and call it a day. It just don't work like that. So we're gonna get on that, see what we can do about making this shit look a little better. All right, get going on that. So yeah, basically they're all done. And if you looked at the original video when I started these 3 replacements for the SCX6, I said take a couple months. It's gonna give me at least a few months of building, painting. I didn't even make it 3 weeks. This shit's done. And that would be dilly-dallying. All right, this one is completely done because it's all painted. It doesn't have no electronics, none of that shit. But that one's done. This one still needs to be painted and the trim pieces put on it. And this one's done. It's still got some more detailing and get this fit exactly the way I want it. This was basically done. Just needs some paint. Needs that Expedition rack detailed. Put on it. But I can't do none of that. I can't put that on until I get it painted. And I gotta go probably hobby shop today, get some paint. See if I can get one painted this weekend. I don't know. All right, let's find out. All right, there's where the magic happens. The detail bullshit. You don't have to do this crap, but things come out looking better when you do. All right, get the rack put together. I'm not doing anything to that. That's staying the way it is. It's gonna get all scratched up. I'm debating this. I'm not. I don't know. This is already done. I just highlighted that shit with a magic marker. Boom, it's done. These will get painted black, and then I'll go back over them, and I'll make wood trim on these handles. And then a little silver there, and I'll make that silver. So those are done. This will get painted red, and then it'll get detailed with some black and silver highlights. And then I'll dirty it up a little bit with some black wash, so it brings out the makes it more 3D. This is going to get painted red, and then the cap and shit will get detailed. This is going to get red as soon as I finish pulling that sticker off. And then I'll detail that, the straps and shit, and the hoses and all that bullshit. This is going to get painted a different color, either white or gray. These will get a black wash on them, so it'll bring them out, give them some shadows and shit, so they'll just look a little better. And then I'm going to highlight all these little nubbins. I don't know if they get highlighted on the real ones, and don't really care. This is all just eye candy. Anybody looking at it's not going to be like, oh, well, those don't look like the way they're supposed to. They'll be like, oh, that looks cool. So yeah, we'll do that. This will be easy. This I can paint. Quick run to the ice box of a garage. All right, so we'll get on that, and then this one will be closer to being done, other than getting the body painted. I don't know how that's gonna come. All right. Yep, there's shit. That's as far as I can go. Just need painting and all the little trim crap put in, and this one's done. So, not bad. I detailed that a little bit. Put a little magic marker on there. Like I said, lifted the bumpers and tucked that shit right up in there. Nice and close. Same in the back. Do a little detail on the tires. Found these things. I gotta get a wrench for them. Those look pretty cool. I like those. Got these tanks painted. This one flat red, that one gray. So it looks better than that plastic. Still gotta detail that cap. The back. Oh shit! Just pull this shit right up. Did the fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher. I didn't paint it. I just highlighted the silver areas you see there. The axe and the shovel. Those came out okay. Look a lot better than that damn straight up gray plastic bullshit. Jack, same thing. I painted that flat red and then detailed it with some silver and some black and whatever. Doesn't have to look perfect, just gotta look good when you look in there. This, I don't know if you can see it, but I did dirty it up a little bit, and then I highlighted them little nubbins on there. So that came out pretty good. Not bad at all. Good enough. So this rack's done. Had to grab a Kleenex. Boogies were running. I'm like, what the? Anyway, so yeah, this shit done. The Expedition rack is probably the most work. But yeah, it didn't take long. You know, just running in and out to the garage and painting shit. Alright, so it's done. This is done. Other than the paint. Need some time, get it painted. Get this one painted and get the Jeep painted. Also got a sound box laying there. Got a head laying around. I might put that in something, I don't know. But as far as I can go with these things. So yeah, it took like 3-4 weeks and all this shit done now. And I was like, yeah, a couple months. Even when I can't paint, I can blow out both bodies in a weekend or a day, depending on how much stuff I'm trying to do to the body. All right, till next time, whether we get these painted or I have some other stupid shit to make a video about. Christmas coming up. Yay. Nothing like a Biden Christmas. All right, so until then.